They are hunting for after a woman was killed inside her mother's apartment. It happened in Kips Bay. Sources say the suspects are squatters.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, squatters can be very dangerous.
CBS 2 spoke with a proud and laughing Nadia Vitels in 2021 as she opened up her home garage to serve as storage for her son's new business.
I kind of gave in into this. The original thought was no way.
On Monday, her son thanked her for believing in him at her funeral as he unexpectedly had to say goodbye to his mother.
That the Joint Task Force or the Fugitive Task Force is now involved in this, looking for a couple of squatters who detectives say killed Nadia Vittel, with her son discovering her body inside of a duffel bag in her apartment.
Vitels was murdered. Her body found stuffed in a duffel bag in the front closet of an apartment on the 19th floor of this building on 31st Street. The medical examiner ruled Vittel's death a homicide, blunt force trauma of the head. Police sources say they've identified two people they believe beat her to death. These sources say they were not known to Vitels, but may have been squatting in the apartment before she started either moving herself or someone else in. The two suspects are seen on video stealing Vittel's car from the street out front and fleeing. The car, police sources say, was later involved in an accident in Pennsylvania. The two suspects are still on the run. After the crash, police sources say the suspects then went to used car dealerships trying to get a new vehicle, but they don't believe they were successful. Again, they remain at large. If you know anything, give police a call.
Lady, who are the suspects? Where are they from? This is poor reporting. No description of squatters, and they aren't showing the video of them leaving the building. Yet it's a manhunt. Show the video of the suspect, or is it going to be against the narrative? Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's against the narrative. Two teen squatters have been arrested over the death of Nadia Vittel. Nadia flew to New York to clean her late mom's apartment when she discovered two squatters already moved in. The two squatters, Haley Tejada and Kensley Alston, allegedly beat her to death and then proceeded to stuff her body in a duffel. Just like my previous video, if you arrive after 30 days, you already lost your house. But imagine if you arrive before 30 days and you meet the wrong people.
I think the best case scenario for us is if we pass this legislation this year, close the loophole, take this out of housing courts so that people don't end up getting killed entering their own home.
But hey man, I'm like, why would you vote for the fact that everybody has the human right to have a home? I'm like, it sounds beautiful. Well, guess what? Now they can go into your house and be like, hey, it's mine. Even worse, you want to turn the water off and the electricity? It's the human right. They can sue you. I'm like, bruh.
Well, did you read the story about the guy, I think he's from Venezuela?
I had to make a move.
He's telling people how to get over the border and then squat in houses and like how you'll just get like, you know, it's like they won't throw you out of their house. It's not like where we're from. You can just get in the house and then you can stay there.
Queens.
Yeah.
Well, the lady got arrested for changing the locks on her own home. And
that to me is crazy.
They're also saying in New York, if you're in a house for 30 days, you legally become a tenant.
Yep, that's right.
If you get mail sent to the place in your name, it's yours.
That is bananas.
That is crazy.
Dude, I love this story. I think it happened in like Seattle or Portland or something. This guy was at every march and rally, and he was like big Antifa and communism. And he met someone there, and the guy was like, "Hey, can I crash with you?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, sure." So he brought him and his girlfriend and stayed on the couch. And after 2 weeks, the guy wouldn't let the homeowner into his own house, and he had to call the police, which is like against their religion. And they're like, "We don't know what to tell you."
Holy shit.
Yeah. Isn't that the best?
Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's amazing.
I was talking to friends of mine. There's like over 1,000 squatter situations in Atlanta. And they're like, well, it's only 1,000. The population is this big. It doesn't really matter. I'm like, dude, 10 people doing it is alarming.
Yeah, 1,000 is crazy.
Yeah.
That means they know how to do it. They know the loophole.
Yes.
And you need to tighten that loophole up, you fuckheads.
People are so smart. They know how to jock the system.
100%, especially criminals and fraudsters, which is the type of person who's got, I mean, you imagine they're filming them. This is my house.
And where's your lease?
She's fighting the house. It's not her house anymore.
Yeah.
They're filming.
Yeah.
And like, I don't give a fuck, dude. This is where I live now. And they know that you have to pay them to get out, and that's what a lot of homeowners do. But the problem is that another person is just going to jump in.
Well, and the eviction process is so long, and you have to hire a lawyer. You have to go to court. And then
It's all on the homeowner.
And good luck trying to sell the place, because if you're not there, in the house, they'll just squat.
But they always hold up like a dirty piece of paper. I have a lease, and it's just like a happy face and a house behind it. Yeah.
This guy was explaining how he did it. In this YouTube video. He's saying that you get a fake lease, so you draft up a fake lease. You use that lease to get the power, and things turn in your name. You pay the bill. Like, there's a bunch of different steps that you can do that just seems to indicate that you are the legal resident, and then they have to take you to court. And it could be months and months before you even get a trial.
Yep. And where do they stay, the homeowners?
They're fucked.
In a migrant hotel?
It's so crazy that in the name of protecting tenants, which is important, you don't want a shitty landlord. You want to protect tenants. But in the name of protecting tenants, you're basically allowing people to steal people's houses.
Telling me you don't have empathy if I cannot take your house. You don't have empathy if you don't keep paying the freaking bill. And guess what? Many people take advantage of this. Many people that are not in the right set of mind starting to be weird drug dealers, bringing more issue to the neighborhood. But no, empathy. We need to care about all the people without a home, even if we illegally invite them. But polite neck, man. Don't make me speak my native language.